Good morning, Pokefans. Welcome back to a brand new video. My name is Matt, and we're going to continue our seasonal rank climb using a team that we built from scratch. First and foremost, happy Saturday. It is the weekend, ladies and gentlemen, and I am so ready for it. Work has been kind of stressful, but it was good nonetheless. NAIC day 1 is over, but of course, since it is Saturday, we're going to be watching day 2. But it starts way early in the morning and I'm still asleep when you guys watch this video, so I will be watching the live stream from the beginning. Currently, at the time of this recording, I am round 6 of Swiss for day 1, and I will probably be watching the rest of it, if not going to bed shortly after this recording, just because of the fact that I've got so much that I kind of want to watch. So I'm so excited for day 2. I listened to most of the live stream during work, which is why I'm up at round 6, but hey, that's all good. So a couple things after that. We're kind of thinking of maybe doing some changes for Arcanine, maybe some more changes for Iron Hands, but we might also replace Amoonguss. I've been kind of thinking about it all day yesterday, which is Friday, maybe bringing in someone else that could be able to do like Trick Room things. And the first thing that I thought of was bringing my man Torkoal back wherever he's at. He's around here somewhere. He's in here. Yep, right here. So bringing him back and using him for the team, just because of the fact that, like, yeah, he is a fire type, but he works incredibly well in Trick Room. He's actually slower than, I think, Ice Rider, like for base wise, and it's the same spot as like Amoonguss, but if everyone's going to be doing like Terra Grass to avoid Spore, then, you know, Eruption would be really good for having Torkoal on the team to be able to pressure that slot a whole lot. We can also maybe use something else as well, because we might be using Torkoal to replace the Amoonguss slot. That would give us a free slot on Arcanine, even though right now he's pretty doing well. We're gonna probably replace Extreme Speed here because that didn't really turn out really well last time that we used it. It did very minimal damage, so it's kind of like, do I really want to use it? Do I not want to use it? Like, it's got meaning. It does knock out people that have like 1 HP, which is dope, but is that something that I kind of want on the team? I don't know. But it does open up a slot that we can have on our team, so we could maybe use like Rillaboom, we can use like Incineroar, which is also another fire type, but we could get access to Rillaboom, or we can maybe get access to another attacker, since like Iron Hands could effectively be replaced. Maybe swap Incineroar with that slot, or maybe Rillaboom for that slot, or like bring in Chien Pao. Like we do have other options, so we're gonna be thinking about this and maybe making a replacement for one of the main people and see what we could do for our current issue, which is Ice Rider. We can deal with a lot of the other restricteds. Maybe Lunala seems to be like a problem for us just because we don't really have a way to knock it out. But if we bring in like Golden Go, we'll be able to do it especially if they Terra Fairy. But as it stands right now, I think we're good for the most part. We will do a little bit more testing and see what happens in the upcoming matches. So don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and let's see how we do, shall we? Okay, so we do have Ice Rider, Urshifu, Cornerstone, Orgrimmon, Pelipper, Incineroar, and Amoonguss. So this is gonna be very interesting. They do have someone with Follow Me, and they also have someone that can take away, also Fake Out, so that's gonna be even more annoying. They don't really, like, they do have Tailwind access with the Pelipper, but is it gonna be enough to cause issues? I don't know. You know what? Let's start with Arcanine and Iron Hands, and then we'll bring in Palkia and Roaring Moon, because we don't really need to do anything to outspeed them, so to speak, because they can still set up Trick Room with Ice Rider himself. But it does look like the general vibe that they have for Ice Riders now is to be like focus on being able to outspeed people and then start reeling it back if you need to like swap out for like Trick Room and stuff. Pelipper is a good option because of Wide Guard. Amoonguss is a good option because when Trick Room is activated, you know, Spore becomes a problem. A lot of things come open. Bop, bop, bop. Okay. So how are we going to beat this person? That's going to be very interesting. Ice Rider and Incineroar. Arcanine and Iron Hands. Timidate goes off, but it doesn't affect the Arcanine, which is totally fine. So Head Smash would go... Oh, it does go into both. Let's go there, and I'm going to fake out there. I think Incineroar is going to be faster than Iron Hands for the fake out, but if we can fake out Incineroar, that could possibly stop the fake out on Arcanine so that we can actually do damage to Calyrex. Here comes the Terra. It's probably gonna go to Calyrex. Yep, and you are round. Okay. Fake out on the... Yep, there we go. So Incineroar gets faked out. Head Smash on the Calyrex, not as effective. High horsepower, that's going to go straight for Arcanine. That is going to get the KO. Which is unfortunate, but it opens us up with... now I could do either one. You know what? Let's go... Oh, that's a good question. Okay, if we take him Roaring Moon, I think that'd still be a problem, but we could Terra to get rid of our problem. No, let's bring in Palkia. Bring in Palkia so that we can deal some stuff. Now, Incineroar was faked out last time, so it could probably do it on our side. So what I'm going to do is protect Terra, Drain Punch into Incineroar. Now I'm preventing the high horsepower because that is round Terra now against Iron Hands. I don't think they really have anything to worry about, but if I Terra, make it grass, that makes it so that I don't have to deal with the high horsepower damage. Palkia does sit kind of weird like. Okay, so they retreat. That's good. That's a good call. Here comes Pelipper. Okay, it started to rain. This is gonna really, really suck against Iron Hands now. Because that Hurricane's gonna do a lot. A lot. Rain Punch on the Incineroar. No healing needed, but it snarls. Okay. I'm gonna lower down Iron Hands' special attack. That's not really a need at the moment. Hydro Pump. And I'm gonna swap to Roaring Moon because I feel like Hurricane's gonna come out and hit that slot, so I'm gonna swap over to Roaring Moon so they don't really get affected by much. And I'm also hoping that they swap into Ice Rider now. I mean, they technically don't have to. It's just my hope. Roaring Moon comes out. Boost Energy activates, get myself an attack boost. Hydro Pump, no swaps. Incineroar goes down. Yep, there's that Hurricane that I was worried about. It's a lot of damage. No confusion though, so that's dope. I think we kind of lucked out on that one. Can't read that. Calyrex. Probably going to protect. That would make the most sense. So what I'll do instead is Spatial Rend the Pelipper, and I'll Dragon Cheer the Palkia. Because I outspeed right now, so they either have to do Tailwind and Protect, or Tailwind and maybe Trick Room. So there's the Protect that we foresaw. Dragon Cheer. Boosting up Palkia's crit. And because we outspeed, we'll hit Pelipper now. Spatial Rend. Oh, barely survives because of Sash. Hurricane again on the Roaring Moon. It is enough to get the KO this time. Okay, now we're bringing out Iron Hands. So I don't know who the fourth is, but I don't think it really matters because I'm just gonna nuke into that slot and fake out into Pelipper. With the rain being up, it's going to boost Hydro Pump's power by 50%. And to stab, so it's even get even further. Protect on the Pelipper, which is normal. Fake out's going to miss. Here comes the Hydro Pump. Please hit. Oh no, it misses. Are you serious? It misses. It misses. Seriously? What do I do here? It's 3-on-2. Iron Hands is weak. Spatial Rend. Yeah, I mean, it's probably going to protect here. If it doesn't, Spatial Rend goes over to the Pelipper. It's a crit, knocks it out. Ah, I think we just lost this one. Rain Punch. That does like nothing. I might have been able to knock it out with Spatial Rend, but I was so worried about being KO'd by the Pelipper. Spatial Lance. This is going to get the double. Dang it. I was really hoping. I really was. But unfortunately, we are not the victor here. Which is really unfortunate. I thought we were doing good, and then I didn't even see what the fourth Pokemon was. Missed the Hydro Pump, man. That's why I don't run Hydro Pump. It's got weaker, like, it's got weaker accuracy than anything else. But it's like, what would I do to... Surf was really good. It just hurt my own partner. That's... God, I hate telepathy. Okay, so we have Walking Wake, Tornadus, Groudon, Rillaboom, Raging Bolt, and Chi-Yu. Okay, so we do need to be able to outspeed. First and foremost, we do need to be able to outspeed. We don't really have a clear... I mean, we do have a clear answer. Never mind. They don't have Incineroar, so I don't really have to worry about Intimidate this time, which is great. Let's move in with Tornadus, Roaring Moon, Arcanine. Fake Out User would be really good here. Yeah, let's go that. Because we get some Wild Charge and we can also do other damage as well. If we could fake out like maybe Rillaboom or even Raging Bolt, we'll have like an extra turn to attack and do other stuff. Dang it. That last match should have been ours. Honestly, it should have been ours. But that's okay. We'll just have to roll with the punches. Okay. So in this particular match, what do we have as our open? Groudon and Chi-Yu? That's weird. Tornadus and Roaring Moon. Drought comes up. So Photosynthesis activates. Attack was heightened. All right, so let's go ahead and get started off with Tailwind, and I will go ahead and start off with Terraflying. Yes, Terraflying knockoff, and I'm gonna hit Chi-Yu first. If it's Specs or Scarf, I don't want anything to do with it. But I also want to make sure that I can outspeed. So Groudon goes back. Nope. Probably Walking Wake. Nope. Tornadus. Okay. The Terra. Go right into Roaring Moon. So I'm going to lose my fire resistance because I was Dragon to become Flying type. Activate Tailwind, so now I outspeed. Hit knockoff. That's a lot to Chi-Yu. And that was Scarf. So now it's no longer faster. Overheat goes off and it hits the Tornadus. Does get the KO because of the sun. But it drops its special attack 2 stages. Let's bring out Iron Hands. Let's fake out Tornadus. And I'm gonna Acrobatics Chi-Yu. This should knock it out. Now I'm fake outing thinking that Tornadus does not have a Covert Cloak. So I could definitely be wrong. Fake out. Oh, yep, still Covert Cloak. Okay, good. Good. Acrobatics. Down goes Chi. Down goes Chi-Yu. Down goes Chi-Yu. Okay, now that we have Iron Hands out here, we do have to be wary of Groudon, who is... Oh, nope. Raging Bolt comes out first. Nope. Okay. Special attack was heightened. Let's Drain Punch there. And protect. Actually, you know what? No, we're gonna protect. We are definitely gonna protect. Here comes the Terra. It's gonna go to Raging Bolt. There it is. Terra Electric. And I don't have any ground types to take advantage of that. And the only one that could is Palkia. He's left in the back. So, yay me. Yay me. Liquid Storm, gonna miss, but it will hit Iron Hands, not for very much. Thunderbolt goes into the protect. That's good. Now we Drain Punch into that Roaring Bolt, or Raging Bolt, sorry. We'll do it again so that it gets knocked out, and we'll swap over to Arcanine now. We're doing this so that we can save Raging Bolt. Not Raging Bolt, but Roaring Moon. We will need a... Well, we don't actually have to worry about that, because if the sun disappears, our boost energy didn't activate, which means that we still have access to that. Liquid Storm. Misses Iron Hands and the Arcanine. Let's go. Raging Bolt does Thunderbolt. And it goes right to the Arcanine. Does get the KO, which that sucks. That is very unfortunate. Rain Punch doesn't knock out the Raging Bolt. And Tailwind's gone on my side. Oh, that stinks. That stinks. We'll just go for it again, and I will protect. Why not? I wasn't meaning to sacrifice Arcanine, but it just kind of happened. Sorry, buddy. Everyone's favorite doggo. Taunt. Okay. How much does the sun have left? Ooh. That's not good. Okay. I was hoping I had one more turn, so maybe I can take out Tornadus. Oh, we both had booster energies? You gotta be kidding me. You've got to be kidding me. And their Tailwind's gone, but it doesn't really matter because Tornadus is gonna turn it right back on. No, we'll just go right onto that. And I will Dragon Cheer the Iron Hands. Tailwind. I'm okay with this. Thunderbolt. Right over to Roaring Moon, which is unfortunate. That's really annoying. I should have been able to outspeed that. I know that I have like attack, but it's not like Raging Bolt has like a bunch of speed. Now I could be wrong, so I'm gonna look that up real quick. It finally goes down, so that's dope. Let's just go ahead and delete you. I'm looking on Showdown. And here is Groudon. So Raging Bolt's base speed is 75. So at 50, it's 95. So double that means that it is 190. I think 85 or 95 times 95 or plus 95. Yeah, it's like, yeah, 190. So it just barely beats it. Barely, just a smidge over. We'll Drain Punch into Groudon. Storm gets Iron Hands. Now this is gonna really hurt because he's perfecting a set. Yep, never mind. Okay. Oh boy. And here I thought that we had a pretty good win streak, and we're just kind of losing everything now. But that's why these videos are here for. So we can learn and change up things that we need. So obviously we are missing a couple things. Now, could I have won if I brought in Palkia? Probably, but my tax would have been lowered by half just because of the sun. So it's doubted, but it could have been the thing. I don't know. I should have made the attempt onto Tornadus way before the weather ran out, because then Groudon would have came out before the weather wore off, and maybe I would have been able to knock out Tornadus beforehand. So, yeah, it's weird. Anyway, let's go. Here we have Fluttermane, Gouging Fire, Tinglu, Amoonguss, Qianpao, and Zamazenta. Fun. How do I deal with this bunch? I think one way is to... Question is, are they going to start off with Fluttermane or keep it in the back? It would be easier to keep it in the back and just go Zamazenta, what, X? Heck, even have Fluttermane's Qianpao in the back, Zamazenta X, which is probably like Tinglu. Because then Tinglu could just drop my health by half, which would really suck. Let's go. Palkia, Tornadus, Roaring Moon, and Arcanine. Oh, I think it desynced again. Oh, man. Whatever. What I mean by desynced is like, it's right next to the original monitor that's like it's playing. So I have the switch onto a TV, which is then connected to my computer. And when OBS doesn't synchronize the things, it means that something along the lines of like coding went wrong somewhere. So yeah. Zamazenta and Fluttermane versus Palkia and Tornadus. Interesting. So Spatial Run's not going to do anything to Zamazenta. We can Terra, Earth Power to Zamazenta, and Tailwind, so that I don't lose my standing right away. So here's the general idea. We need to get one, either Zamazenta off the field or Fluttermane, and then be able to withstand it from there. Depending on what they do, we need to pick and remove one. Earth Power, Zamazenta. Ooh, 2/3. Let's go. Dazzling Gleam out the Fluttermane. Okay, Body Press. Into Palkit's not very effective. That probably would have been super effective, but I'm good. Not as a Pokemon trainer, I can tell you that. Let's go into Fluttermane. I think Zamazenta's gonna protect or it's gonna swap. What's in the back? I don't know. Let's Hydro Pump into that slot and I will Liquid Storm. Because if they swap Zamazenta, it would be like the best thing. Liquid Storm goes off, so they don't swap. Fluttermane avoids it, hits Zamazenta, and Hydro Pump. Hey, it hits, let's go. Zamazenta goes down. I haven't used the Terra yet. Dazzling Gleam was next. That's a double KO. 1 for 2, not great. Absolutely not great. Especially with what I've got in the back. I mean, I'll be able to take down quite a bit. Is it enough to where I can feel safe about it? Probably not. So we're already seeing like the downfalls of having extreme speed on. Just because of the fact that like, oh, I can use it. I have priority. Oh, great. Chien-Pao. Let's go. Let's go. And I have a Pokemon that's just, oh man. Oh man. Okay, booster energy on the Roaring Moon. I have Tailwind, so I need to make this turn count. Let's go ahead and Acrobatics the Fluttermane. Yes, and then let's burn Chien-Pao. Acrobatics, take down the Fluttermane, so now it's a 2v2 because I have Tailwind up. Please hit. Yes, thank you. Okay, good. Burn the Chien-Pao, so let's go. Now I can do Ice Move, Ice Spinner, Second Sword. Super effective, but you are burned, so it doesn't do that much damage. And if you had Sash, now you're screwed. Sent out a Mungus. Okay. Acrobatics the Mungus. And I'm just going to go ahead and delete Chien-Pao. Terra goes off. Are you going to go to the Mungus? It would make sense. Yep. Water? Yep. Okay. This is Rage Powder. Okay. Acrobatics. And Roaring Moon was hurt by the Rocky Helmet. Head Smash. Bop. Down goes Amoonguss. Chien-Pao's now going to get a free attack. That was a lot of damage, by the way. From the Rocky Helmet, that was way too much damage. Way too much. Ice Spinner into the Roaring Moon. It's not enough to get the KO. It's pretty close, though. Absolutely close. That one's gone. So now we'll Acrobatics and Head Smash. Actually, are you gonna... You're probably gonna target Roaring Moon. Let's protect here, and I'm gonna Extreme Speed. As you can't Sucker Punch Arcanine. I'm gonna protect. Extreme Speed. Yep, there's Sucker Punch, but it fails. I don't know who it was gonna go to, or I don't know who it was gonna hit, but it's not gonna hit anybody now. Dragon Cheer, the Arcanine, and I'm gonna extreme speed again. Okay. Sucker punch. It's gonna fail. Dragon Cheer. It's not gonna do a whole lot to Arcanine. It's gonna give him +1, but you know what? I don't care. Does that burn damage just touching back? Oh, I clutched this one up. I don't feel like I deserve to win this one, but I'm gonna take the dub because I need a boost. I need that boost. I do. I was starting to doubt myself. It's like maybe I'm just a terrible trainer. Oh, the last 2 matches were so brutal. So brutal. But I'm glad I was able to pull this one out. Okay. Oh my god. That's a Jumpluff, Hoppip, and Skidbloom with Indity Male, Black King, and Koraidon. I have no words, but I think Amoonguss is gonna be useful here for a good portion of this fight. So let's bring out Roaring Moon and Amoonguss, and then if we need to bring like someone out to be able to deal with Koraidon, we could go. Do I fear Trick Room? Probably. Psychic Surge allows Palkia for sure. I don't know if Palkia is going to be like benefit. I mean, it's going to take down the Koraidon. That's 100% for sure. And then we'll bring in Arcanine. I don't think Iron Hands is going to really do a whole lot, which is unfortunate in this particular matchup. Because Indity Male still has Psychic Surge and still has access to like Trick Room and stuff. Psychic Surge will just shut off any priority that I have, so even Arcanine with its extreme speed is not going to be that great. We got Slacking and Jumpluff versus the Roaring Moon and Amoonguss. Okay, so we're going to tear out Acrobatics right into that guy, and I'm just going to go ahead and Rage Powder. Now, Slacking's ability with the Tarrant? Anyway, it makes it so he can attack one turn and then slacks off the next turn. It's like Giga Impact without the actual damage. Does it have recoil too? Not sure. It might have recoil. But if it doesn't, that's dope. That's dope. Rage Powder. So it's going to take the slacking stuff over there. It's not going to do anything to Jumpluff specifically, but there we go. Jumpluff goes down. And what does slacking do? Taunt. Okay. He fell for the taunt. My Amoonguss cannot do anything supporty. I don't really know is a problem. Can't read that. Skiploom. Okay. We'll just go there. And I'll just Pollen Puff my partner? Why not? I mean, I don't have any other reason to do anything else. Withdrew. Okay. So here comes Indity. Someone the reliable partner. And oh, it's Koraidon. Huh? Gives Skiploom the ability. Sleep Powder. Gonna miss. Acrobatics. Destroy Skiploom. Does not. Survives with just an inkling of HP left. Because of the sash. I'm a puff. I'm gonna protect. Well, that's a good question. I mean, the sun's out. You know what? Let's protect here still. Swap to Arcanine. I think Flare Blitz is going to come out here. Not Flare Blitz, but Flame Charge. I mean, if it's like Force Action, they called it. Absolutely called it. So Sleep Powder goes over to the Roaring Moon again. Oh, Flare Blitz. Not very, that's a lot of damage. A lot of damage. It's damaged by the recoil. That was Life Orb. Acrobatics there and Extreme Speed there. Pop. Down goes Skiploom. Acrobatics. Oh, you're slower than me. I love the fact that everyone's trying out like the Box Legends speed tiers. They match Flutter Mane. I would say Iron Bundle too, but Iron Bundle's actually 1 point faster than they are. So I love the fact that they're starting like to try out like the base speed of 180. I kind of wish that I said I've been there, done that. But no, that's genius. We're gonna knock off, and I'm just gonna go ahead and Will-O-Wisp. Never mind, battle's canceled. I'm not 100% sure why they brought the entire Skiploom line. That's very confusing. It's like, hey, I like the ability that Hoppip, Skiploom, and Jumpluff have, and they would totally be able to use in all of the situations, but just use Jumpluff. Like, you can build like a really cool like Sun team with just Jumpluff. Torkoal, Koraidon. You already have Koraidon, so just use Jumpluff. And then like Lilligant after that. Same thing almost. Still pretty good. Pretty good. Okay. Terapagos, Heatran, Amoonguss, Incineroar, Urshifu, and Rillaboom. Okay. So we're gonna have to deal with Incineroar for sure. Let's bring in Tornadus, Arcanine, Palkia, and Roaring Moon. We're gonna bring in those combos because they don't really have anyone to do Trick Room. They're gonna be using the revolving door of Pokemon, so Incineroar, Rillaboom. Unfortunately, I do not have a combo anymore with Arcanine to be able to take out both of those. So that's something I'm gonna have to really deal with. We don't know what Urshifu that one is. Hopefully it's Single Strike and not Rapid Strike, because I don't really have anyone on my side of the field that's going to be able to take that down. If for whatever reason Tornadus goes down, then we could bring in like either Roaring Moon or Palkia. Terapagos is probably going to be the Pokemon I have to worry about the most, if not the utility of the other two. So I have a feeling that we're going to see Urshifu, Incineroar, Rillaboom, and Terapagos. It's like, wow, I guessed it. Terra Shift. Terapagos transformed. Terminate goes off. Flare Amulet does not prevents Arcanine from going down. We're first gonna go ahead and use Tailwind. Well, should I? I don't really. Okay. Let's do Tailwind. And I could realistically do Extreme Speed. Yeah, it's Extreme Speed the Terapagos. You're faster than Arcanine? Interesting. I also miss... No, I don't. I was gonna say I miss both, but Terapagos does drop the shield, and we get the speed drop for Incineroar. All Mind boosts on the Terapagos. That's not great. Let's go ahead and Tailwind. And I'm gonna go ahead and Head Smash the Incineroar. Withdraw the Incineroar. Here comes the Rillaboom. Yep. Shiny. Grassy Surge. That allows priority to come over. Protect on the Terapagos. Tailwind. So now I outspeed. smash. That's still a lot of damage. That's a lot of damage. I'm gonna protect here. I think Rillaboom's faster than Arcanine too. Arcanine has the base speed of Groudon and Kyogre, by the way. And he's full EV'd into speed. Like the set that I posted in the community tab was a little off. I apologize for that. But Arcanine's full investment into attack and speed with the Adamant Nature. So now we're going to take down Rillaboom. Fake Out's no longer available, so now we destroyed the revolving door of Pokemon. We kind of made it so that they had to pick and choose. But now, with Earth Power out of the way, we don't really have to worry about that anymore either. So now that I know that has Earth Power, I'm definitely going to Terra Arcanine. He needs to have that. Arcanine stats cannot be lowered. Let's do Bleakwind Storm, and I'm going to Terra. And I'm just going to Head Smash, because you're going to Fake Out Arcanine. But I'm going to Terra so that Earth Power doesn't KO my Pokemon. I don't want that to happen. Now, it does screw over Roaring Moon, because like Terra Flying would have been like really, really good here, but that's okay. Fake Out. Over to Arcanine. Bleakwind Storm misses Tropicos, but it hits the Incineroar. Arcanine flinch, couldn't move. Calm Mind again on the Tropicos. Okay. We're just going to skip over Arcanine. We're going to go right for the Tropicos. It's got 2 buffs. That's not good. It's probably going to Terra now. Does not, but it does protect itself. That's not good. Bleakwind Storm's going to miss the Tropicos, but it is going to hit the Incineroar. Yep. Does not get the KO. That's really unfortunate. Head Smash. Yeah, would have gone over there. Parting Shot. Okay. On the Tornadus. You're gonna show me your 4th? Is it Urshifu? Yep. And it's Rapid Strike. Okay. And Tailwind's gone on my side. Let's go ahead and Tailwind, and I'm gonna Will-O-Wisp the Urshifu. It's probably gonna swap and to bring out Incineroar again. It would make the most sense. Here comes Terra, so that's gonna be annoying now. Yep, you're really gonna be annoying. But I still outspeed you, so. Oh, you got rid of the field, too. Okay. Tailwind. Will-O-Wisp. So I'm faster than Urshifu. Now it's burnt, so now it's not going to do like hardly any damage. That's dope. Certain Strikes. Yeah, no. That would have done a lot more damage, but since I had crippled him, it's not going to do that much anymore. Terra Starstorm is going to knock down Tornadus though, because that is a +2. But that doesn't matter because I'm probably... Well, no. I don't think critting is going to do anything either, which is really, really bad. Roaring Moon And Palkia. Boost our energy for the attack. Let's do Spatial Rend there and Knock Off there. I'm taking a huge risk thinking that it's not going to protect. I mean, it has no reason to. It's +2 like special defense and special attack. Although I do outspeed it. Oh, withdrew Urshifu. There comes Incineroar. Intimidate goes off. It's going to really hit the Roaring Moon first and foremost. There's the Protect. This is where like Urshifu would be perfect here. We're gonna double. Because I don't want to lose any of my Pokemon yet. I do believe that we have an out. I just need to create it. There's the fake out. Figure that's what it was going to go towards. Terra Starstorm. Definitely going to miss the both. Earth Power, that guy. Dragon Cheer, Palkia. So I believe that, yeah. Like, they've been doing it every other turn, so, like, I have every reason to believe that they were. Dragon Cheer. Give Palkia a boost. Good power. Super effective. Crit. Nope. Tailwind's gone, but that doesn't really matter. Urshifu comes out and he's burnt. So here's my power play. Spatial Rend over to the Tropicos, and we're going to knock it off. So we're going to hit the item, if there is an item, and then I'm going to hit it with Spatial Rend. Let's combat first. So just barely survive. Thank God for the burn. Ooh. Knock off. Cover Cloak. Spatial Rend. Here comes the crit. There it is. Oh. I think that was the only way that I was going to ever knock out that Pokemon, was to literally play that way. Oh boy. Okay, Spatial Rend over to Urshifu. And why not Acrobatics? Those combat on the Palkia. Not enough. Not enough. And here we go. Acrobatics. Down goes Urshifu. Oh, that could have went so badly in so many ways. I'm glad that I focused on the other side of the Pokemon while I waited for my time to actually do something against Terrapagos. I'm so glad that I did that, because it literally could have went any other way. I could have lost that so easily. We have Ice Rider, Urshifu, Pelipper, Farigiraf, Moongus, and Fluttermane. I'm literally one match away and you'll give me Ice Rider? The only Pokemon I have yet to defeat consistently? Everyone else I have a decent strategy with. Not Ice Rider. So annoying. Okay. All right. How do I do this? How do I do this? With Farigiraf out there, I don't really have a chance. Probably going to open up with Farigiraf. So let's go Roaring Moon, Arcanine, and focus purely on the Ice Rider. If I can knock out Ice Rider, I'll be set for life. And then we'll do Iron Hands and Tornadoes. I think that's what we're doing. If they bring out a Moongus, sucks. But I have means to an end with this horrifying chapter in my life. Please, 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 please. Hey, Ice Rider, Urshifu. Interesting. 2 abilities. No, seriously, this is interesting. Let's go after that guy. Probably gonna swap into something different, like a Moongus. I know that I'm purposely ignoring Urshifu right now. I kind of have to. Calyrex is the worst Pokemon that I can ever do on my team, and I need to figure out how to beat him consistently. Which is why I'm thinking like, oh, maybe just adding Torkoal would be it, because I'm like, oh yeah, add Trick Room, sure. Withdrew the Ice Rider. Brings out Pelipper. That's gonna burst boost the Urshifu. I'm gonna Terra Water so that Arcanine doesn't get walloped right away. So we don't need that. We absolutely don't need that. Second strikes to the Roaring Moon. Shouldn't get the KO. Nope, one would not. But now that I know that he outspeeds, let's knock off the Focus Sash and Head Smash. Who's your 4th? I already know 3, so I need to know who your 4th is. It's Fluttermane. Gotcha. Booster energy. Speed? You are speed. Alright. Alright. Then if that's the case, obviously I have to sacrifice Roaring Moon so I can get my speed. Let's do Acrobatics and Protect. I don't think that I'm going to get very far, but at least I'm not going to take as much damage on Arcanine. Roaring Moon's probably going to go down here. Yep, there he goes. Which means that I should have Will-O-Wisp, I should have Will-O-Wisp that guy. Not gonna do that much damage to me, but it's still disheartening. Shouldn't say disheartening, it's still alarming. That's the better word. Bring out Tornadoes. Let's go ahead and do Tailwind, and I'm gonna go ahead and Will-O-Wisp Urshifu. It's probably gonna get swapped, but it wouldn't make sense to swap them. But I do have to get through 2 other Pokemon to get the Ice Rider. I'm hoping to not burn all my resources doing it. That one goes off. Will-O-Wisp hits. Urshifu is now burnt. And he does outspeed me, so it's, well, he did. He's scarfed, so now with the burn, it seems to be that bad. Moonblast and the Arcanine does make it faint. Surging Strikes into Tornadus. Should not be enough to knock me down. He's an adamant boy. Adamant boy. Out comes Iron Hands. Liquid Storm because it's 100%. Heavy Slam into the Flutter Mane. Hopefully we drop its speed. Urshifu goes down. Icy Wind. Takes down the Tornado, so I can't do anything about that. And now it's literally down to Ice Rider and Iron Hands. And they just lowered Iron Hand's speed, so Trick Room's no longer an option, but that doesn't matter because he has high horsepower. But I still have Tailwind. I have Tailwind for 2 more turns. Let's Drain Punch it. It's just these two. Come on, Iron Hands, you can do this. I believe in you. You're my winning in to Master Ball. It's a straight up slobber knocker. Iron Hands versus Ice Rider. God. I gotta believe. I gotta believe in my Pokemon. I do not want to will anything out of into existence. I want to will the win. That's what I want. You still outspeed me when I have... Oh, well, I'm down 1 speed. Oh my god, that's a lot. That wasn't even a crit. I don't know what that was. I mean, miss 100% move. How? Even with the -1 for the Icy Wind, still doesn't outspeed? That's gotta be the most nuts thing I've ever seen. Okay, so here's what we're gonna be looking. We're gonna go into double battles here. We're gonna edit the team, and I'm gonna look at... Okay, so Iron Hands is set to Adamant. Okay, does not have any type of debuff to speed. Calyrex Ice Rider, depending on the nature, does not outspeed Iron Hands with Tailwind, unless they get higher than 92. Calyrex has base speed of 50, which is the same thing as Iron Hands, but I have Tailwind, and I have no debuffs to speed, assuming Calyrex Ice Rider is set to Brave, which then gives him a boost in attack, but still was able to outspeed me at 92. That's the -1 from the Icy Wind from Flutter Mane before it went down. With that being put into the metric, because I don't know what the nature is going to be, they'd have to invest 180 EVs into that slot. Now, it could go Jolly, right? Which then meant that they could invest only 116, which would mean that they're 93 speed that beats Iron Hands with the -1, but that takes up 116 EVs away from your build from Calyrex Ice Rider. So either they built it to where they can effectively do damage with Flutter Mane to lower down the speed to be able to outspeed, or somehow they won the speed tie because they could. I mean, you got me. You outsped me. I don't know if we met the speed, but usually what you would want to do is go Brave, which then means that you're further down, or you can go Adamant. Adamant's pretty cool for Ice Rider. At base attack value, or 203, so that's really, really good. And finally, that's going to be the end of today's video, Pokefans. That was an exquisite match. I was not expecting Ice Rider to do that much damage to me with one Glacial Lance. That kind of blew me out of the water. For you at home that don't know, Iron Hands is specifically invested into attack and special defense, so that I can survive many special attackers that are in the game today. So I built my Iron Hands to be able to withstand like attacks from Fluttermane, attacks from Raging Bolt, and especially attacks from Miraidon. However, because of the circumstance, we don't have any investment in defense. So we could go into Iron Hands' EVs and see what we can calc to see if we can survive different moves from Calyrex and then go from there. But at the same time, I'm kind of like, if I can't beat him outside of Trick Room, how am I supposed to beat him inside of Trick Room? If he's able to come in and out and just do a lot of damage regardless of if it's in Trick Room or not, it's kind of a hard question for me to answer, but I'm not going to let that keep me down. Obviously, I'm going to keep trying. I'm going to try new methods. I'm going to try different things, but at the same time, I don't really know what I could do to beat it right now. We'll get to that and more further on during the week. I want to thank you guys for watching. So if you guys like the video, please hit the like button. If you dislike it, hit the dislike button. Please leave a comment down below, as I do reply to any and all comments left behind. You can definitely tell me how I did in today's video, or what your strategies would be to beat Ice Rider, or maybe what the EV values are of how you would build it, so that I can maybe have some sort of stepping stone myself. And if you guys are a brand new viewer, hello, my name is Matt. I create VGC content for people like you and I, doing, teams that we built from scratch, showing you my wins and my losses and my struggles through either one meta or three metas at the same time. Whether the case may be, I'm here to learn how to play, and I'm here to teach people how to play and maybe inspire others to be better at the game. I do have a couple of things cooking in the background, so hopefully that comes up in a further video, and testing has to go really, really well for it to actually appear. But once that testing is done, you guys will be able to see it. I hope you enjoyed the show, and there's a playlist at the end that you can click on to see more content like this. That way you can kind of see where I started from and where I'm at today, as we're trying to, make a team that seems to do really, really well. So hopefully we can do that. If you are a returning viewer though, since you're already here, and if you're brand new, why don't you hit the subscribe button? It does help out the channel quite a bit, and it should have lit up on the screen somewhere, as that's what YouTube does now, which is dope. And also the like button should have done that too. And if it does, awesome. And if it doesn't, well, we're just going to try to figure out how to make it work some more. You can always set the notification bell over on the right, select that to all. You'll be notified when I upload next. Now, I do plan on uploading every single day this month, except for the days that I have to wake up early for a meeting, do some overtime for the job, or like it was yesterday, I was tired and just fell asleep early and just couldn't record anything. But I will let you know on the community tab, Discord, and on social media. First of all, you'll hit it on the community tab, and the other two will trickle down. But the first and foremost, you guys will hear it here first. If you guys want to follow me on anywhere else, in the description down below is my social media stuff and the Discord. You guys can come in and join in on the fun. And yeah, so, and I haven't forgotten about the rent-a-code. I don't have one for this week. I'm hoping to get one for next week, and we'll go with that. So for now, that's all that I've got. I want to thank you guys for watching once again. I hope you enjoyed the show, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Enjoy the day 2 of NAIC, and yeah, happy Saturday. Take care. Have a great one, and I'll see you then. Peace.